So I'm getting ready to edit Saturday morning summons down for tomorrow, right? And someone messages me and lets me know that Comtuos just put out a new trailer for gameplay only for Summoner's War Lost Centuria. Shout out to Joe. Thank you, Joe, for letting me know that they just dropped the trailer. So I thought we would take a look at it together. I already took a look at it. It's pretty cool. It's all gameplay only. I know some people are not. Actually, I know a decent percentage of people are not interested in Summoner's War Lost Centuria, but I think that there's still people that are interested in Summoner's War Lost Centuria. So let's take a brief look and let's see what everything is over here. Let's go. Summoner's War Lost Centuria, actual gameplay, right? So wait, how much caffeine did I have today? Oh my god. So we can see a little bit more about the character models. We see a little bit more on the actual, on like the entrance effects to the battle. Let's see it. Start battle. And then everything goes on at the same time. I should probably just let it play out. Everything goes on at the same time. I feel like, is that Alicia or is that new? Alicia and Chloe, or are those different units? That's a weird reimagining of Chloe. It's like everything looks different here. Some vertigo action. So everything is going on at the same time. We see some, we see some, one skill being used and then a counter skill being used, which gives invincibility. So, counter interrupts amputation magic, which is, by the way, it's Lucian's only skill. He only has that one skill. And all of these things here, these 4, 6, 3, 4 at the bottom right-hand corner, you guys can't even see because big head is in the way. All of those are not playing the units. All of those are... Is that the Cobalt Bomber? I just saw that. Is that the Cobalt Bomber? That's a weird... Don't tell me that's the Cobalt Bomber, man. Because look, he's got a bomb on his back. That's a weird... Oh, man. You ruined... Because if Malaka's in the game, too, if they have all elements of them, then you know Malaka's going to look like that. And it's just... It's wrong, man. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. Anyway... Now I'm so focused on that I forgot what I was talking about. So these right here, these numbers are actually not playing units. These numbers are playing the skills of those units that are on the board, right? Also, another thing that I wanted to mention is there is a press... In the last video that we did on Summoner's War Lost Centuria, I mentioned that the gameplay style is very similar or has elements of like Clash Royale. And some people were like, Bagel, what do you not under, like, why you think it's like Clash Royale? It's nothing like Clash Royale because you're not like trying to defeat someone, the enemy's base. Actually, there was a press release that said the same thing. That it's got elements of, well, they said Clash of Clans. I think they meant Clash Royale, but they did say Clash of Clans. But based on the whole concept of this bar over here, this whole bar situation and these cards that you play, very similar to Clash Royale style games where you have an energy bar that fills up and then you play cards that do specific things. So we're not actually playing units and trying to defeat an enemy's enemy bases, but we're trying to defeat the enemies overall. And we are playing the skills of the units, not the units themselves. So so I'm not the only one that thought that there was elements of Clash Royale, but it's basically like the energy bar and the playing the cards, and it being actual real time gameplay. So, and then we see some bombs. Who did the bomb? That's got to be the Fire Cobalt Bomber, right? And then we see there's a Ciara there, right? So Ciara's gonna detonate the bombs and ignore defense and kills the units. So we see that there are still combos like planting bombs and then detonating bombs that are similar to what we already have in Summoner's War, Sky Arena Summoner's War, right? And we see like some continuous damage on some of the enemies from Thrain, and then he's got his same third skill, Thrain, because continuous. I don't know if he put the continuous damage on, because these units are supposed to only, based on what they said, these units are only supposed to have one skill each. So this looks like Beretta, actually, over there. And then doing the continuous damage. It looks like actually the unit right over here. Can you guys see my thumb? That looks like that's the Water Pioneer. That looks like that's Wusa, actually. It's very Disney reimagining of Wusa, right? Oh my god, it's very Disney Imagineers. Imagineers? Who did the who just did that continuous damage? Oh, it was wait. Who was that? Who was that? Yo, I seriously don't know who that was that did that. Oh, it was a special skill. It was a special skill. Is that the thing right over here? The two? That's what it is. Right? Yeah. So it's throwing all the debuffs back onto the enemies. It looks like that's not on from a specific unit, is it? I mean, the paladin seems like she's the one doing it. No, it's not. It's your summoner that's actually doing that. Your summoner in the bottom left-hand corner. So that's the one that uses that type of skills, is what it looks like. And what do we see here? Burning Spiral. Change positions. So it looks like that is a Kali on the enemy team. Looks like there's a Kali, there's a Megan, there's a Vertiheel. And then you can actually change position on the fly so a different unit takes the hit. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Soul Cleanse. Cleanse all the debuffs from your allies. Flaming Thunder. More continuous damage. Counter. And puts up that immunity right before he actually gets all the continuous damage on. And absorbs the shield. And then the Kali comes in and does some ignore defense. Blood Rage. So that looks like it's Vertiheel. And he does a different skill than normal because Vertiheel basically, like, I'm sure they wanted to put him back in the, put him in the game. And they're like, well, what is he going to do? Increase the attack gauge? There is no attack gauge. There's not a thing anymore because it's not turn-based. It's all happening at the same time. It's like, what can Vertiheel do? So I guess he does something different. He does some kind of big demon thing coming out from the ground. Let's see this Vertiheel thing again. No, that's not the Vertiheel thing. That's some nasty Vertiheel ground demon kind of situation. Okay, some continuous damage, and then she comes in and she does her damage reflect. Oh, she does a reflect too. Okay, but it's just for her. Wait a second. Which unicorn is that? Oh, that looks like it's the light unicorn. That's not even the defense up 2. Defense up 2, crit resist up 3, reflect damage. So what this is showing is actually that there's multiple levels of all of these different stats. Like if I'm gonna talk about Epic 7 now. If you've played Epic 7, you know that some of the buffs and debuffs are different values of these things. So it looks like defense up 2 is probably more defense up, more extra defense than defense up 1, and not as much. So as defense up 3, maybe one's 20% extra defense, one is 40% extra defense, one is 60% extra defense. We have the crit resist up 3, so that's it looks like it's like a very heavy debuff. Heavy what? Crit resist up 3. That's a lot of crit resist, right? So it's probably like, I don't know, maybe 50% less chance to crit or something like that. That's just what I'm thinking. Anyway, let's continue. I think we see a Sophia here too, actually. It looks like we have Chloe, Sophia. Is that Alicia? And I don't know, that last one. Is that a Windy Nugami or something? So let's see what's going on over here. Spread damage. Okay, so this is one of your things that your summoner does. We just used the skill over there. Spread damage. That's the... Let me show you guys again real quick. Yep, that's the... They're different shapes when it's the summoner skill, is what it's looking like. So spread damage does... What does spread damage do? Damage spread debuff. I don't know what a damage spread debuff. Evens out HP, removes harmful effects. And then you can counter. Okay, so we see another counter over there. And does enough damage to kill Artemiel. I love sticking the Artemiel in here. Invincibility, okay. Melee of life evens out HP, removes harmful effects. And we see some more counters and stuns. Wait, what skill was that was doing the counters and stuns? Oh, that was a summoner. That was a summoner skill, right? Yeah, okay. So that was a summoner skill over here. That's what did the meteors and the stuns. So I should probably move my head somewhere else. And then what do we see here? We see Mega Tsunami Deceleration 2. So that is looking like it's a speed break. But what would it really do if the game does not work the same way? What specifically does that do? Looks like the one team has the regen on it. That looks... yeah, it still does do decelerate. It still does a speed break. That looks like an awesome skill, though. These look really, really cool, though. Acceleration 2. So, right. So we do still see some kind of speed buffs and speed breaks for the enemy. So what would that... What does that specifically do in this game if the dynamics are different than previously? Is my question, right? If it's not turn based, you don't get like special turns. Maybe it fills up the attack gauge more. Maybe everything. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yo, Dark Samurai looks like a Bushido warrior. Dark Samurai hype. You guys see that? Dark Samurai. There we go. Dark Samurai Bushido warrior. Looks like something out of like Bushido Blade or something. That I know you guys like what this Bushido Blade. He just looks like a legit samurai now. Legit samurai. So let's see some samurai goodness, man. There we go. Is there anything impactful and exciting that we see from all of these different screens? I think they're just too small to even see. I see some silences over there on the top right-hand corner, but we basically get the idea. Very cool. Some new gameplay for Lost Centuria, some actual gameplay, so we can see a little bit more on the way the battles actually work. What do you guys think about it? If you think that if you are hyped about Lost Centuria and you want to see some more gameplay and you're excited to potentially play the game yourself. If you're excited to start playing the game yourself, when it finally is still a ways away from actually releasing, they have the closed beta test, but it's coming soon. But it's still a ways away from actually releasing. Are you guys hyped? If you guys are hyped for it, leave a like on the video. If you guys are not hyped and you guys like, no, I don't want to play this crap. I don't want to play any more Comptos games. Leave a dislike. You guys know how the yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. You guys know, whatever. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it because I want lots of likes on the video. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys are hyped. I'm in two ways about it. See, that's the thing. Me personally, I'm two ways about it because I'm like, hey, this looks like cool gameplay. And then I'm also like, damn it, it's another Com2uS game. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I will see you as always in the next one.